The 80s. Wow. It wasn't like it was the dark ages, but I think kids these days might say otherwise. If one of them were to ask you, how was it growing up in the 80s? I know what your answer would be. It was the best era ever. Let's talk about some of the things that we were lucky to experience that kids will never get to experience these days. One of the best things about the 80s is that we had just enough technology that it didn't quite consume us and give us ADD, and that we still will go outside. Let's take TV for example. Yes, kids these days have TV. We had TV, but our TV experience was nothing like their TV experience. We had TV with rabbit ears. Yes, who remembers that? But rabbit ears had one advantage. It was very limited, and we were all watching the same programs. So we were all in sync. We all knew the shows, and we would all talk about it together. Yeah, that's one advantage of having less. That being said, we got an upgrade, and it was called cable. And on cable, there still wasn't a ton of channels, so we were still watching the same thing. Oh boy, MTV. We can make a whole channel, a whole video at least, on MTV and its influence on pop culture. But let's go on to the next example. Oh boy, telephones. Yes, we had telephones, but they only served one purpose, and that was to make calls. I didn't really use telephones to chat and hang out on the phone much. I think the girls used to do that more than the guys. I would use it strictly to call my friend and say, hey, you want to go outside and play? I'll see you there in a little bit. One of the dopest, if not best places to meet up is the arcade. Oh boy, I used to love going there, and just the sounds and everything was amazing. Meet up my boy, try to find a couple quarters, get killed in a couple seconds, watch the older kids hook up with the girls. And on that note, if you happen to be into retro games, please let me know in the comments. Maybe in the future we could do a whole segment on video games, and maybe even start playing games up in here in the live streams. I've been trying to do something with video games for a long time. This channel just might be it. Okay, my favorite reason 80s kids did things that kids nowadays don't do is BMX biking. Now, okay, you might say, but kids these days have bikes, but they don't have bikes the way we have bikes. In other words, they don't ride the way we ride. They got all that gear, all that protection. You see, in the 80s, nobody really gave a fuck. We were out there being so dangerous. We are lucky to be alive. I've had friends crash. I've had bloody knees. I'm shocked I'm still alive just from bike riding alone. So let me know if you used to ride your bikes crazy, do all kinds of crazy things. In the 80s, we didn't even wear seatbelts. So yeah, you know, that's how it is in the 80s. So if you made it this far, you rock. Tune in next time as I continue to go down memory lane with the nostalgia, the 80s nostalgia here on this channel. And as I try my best to come up with new content ideas, I'm open to all kinds of suggestions. Any kind of suggestions you have, please let me know in the comments. It's one of my early uploads. I'm going to be experimenting a lot, but it's going to be fun. Just trying to figure out what sticks and what doesn't stick. It's your boy True Flex. I'll catch you on the next.